Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Masquerade in Cottage Simulator. Today we'll be continuing after in our last episode we've finally created our cult. This by the way recorded a bit later, like 2 weeks. So I'm not exactly on top of things, but I did rewatch the previous episode, so I should be like okay. But just in case, let's take a look. This guy is looking for stuff, but he's going to not find a single thing. Season of Silence. That's going to mean that there's nothing coming up. That's pretty nice. Well, that's what I've noticed anyway. We've also forgot. Now we can actually talk to these folk, but there's a couple of things that I wanted to do this episode, and before we get to that, I want to go to the white door. Not using Count Jennings. Just throw him at the door to open it, you know? It's the best way to not use my health but use his, because fuck him for some reason. Anyway, what I want to do is wait for this timer to go down. Again then. I want this to fuck off because we are going to be... apparently we were gathering these, so I'm going to continue, and no, actually not continue, but use our lessons learned here to create one more passion, which will be rather useful, because that will be needed more and more. This guy requires reason, the piece of shit. This should probably expire beforehand. I want to do a couple of things in this episode. One is recruit more people, and two, contact our two patrons, which is really important in order to get us like a reasonable amount of money. And let's have this going on. Before we contact Poppy, of course, we are going to need this guy over here. So oh god damn it, it's unlucky, because this thing is going to go down a bit earlier than we can do that. Let's just I have one idea, but let me just check if it's like actually this has an influence. This has a level 2 knife influence. Do I have other knife influences? No, I don't. That's annoying, because you can actually use that here and use this guy, to recruit a new follower. To recruit a follower, I will need a little of the power we reveal. I might glean it from an influencer, tool, or an ingredient, or just the lore of tradition. So here we can use like strong enough lores to recruit them, but I think we actually need like moth is strong enough. Oh, we need trappings. Alright, let's try with moth and this. No, it's just not strong enough apparently. That is annoying. It really doesn't matter what influence he's going to be recruited with, by the way, because we can use various things. It just matters that he's here, because let's not beat around the bush. He's going to get fucking stabbed in the coming days. I'm actually hoping to gain the influences here, because we have seen a couple. And Grail, please. No. But this might be still fun. The invisible arts Christopher Lottery is said to have remarked. Oh yeah, we've read that one. But we now have a level 6 influence here. And I think that should allow us over here to recruit this guy now. So let's use this. Associate. Oh, ceremony. Well, let's try trappings. This. And it's not enough apparently. I'm not sure why it isn't enough. Do I need Grail? Oh! Yes, I do need Grail. Because he's going to be recruited by our fucking traditions, so that makes sense. Let me just check if he's strong enough to be used in any other way. Use trappings. Oh no, this is the only trappings we have. Let me check if Dread is enough then. It is enough. So I can use that Dread and recruit him, which is rather useful. So let's do that. Recruit an acquaintance by invoking Grail. And I'm not sure if this actually produces notoriety. I hope not, because then we'll be getting a hell of a lot of notoriety with these 3 people. Anyway, let's head back to the white door. And place this back there. Ooh, very inspirational music we have going, by the way. Let's go to Morland's shop and buy ourselves a book, by the way, because this will be done before we actually get the book. I'm not sure if this can fail, but hopefully it cannot. And now I have even more passion. My desires grow in number. It may be that they will always outpace my actions. Well, rip. Absolutely rip. Okay, what book did we get from Morland this time? The Orchid Transfigurations, Volume 1. 16th century chemical fever dream attributed to a flood, which we've gotten before. I'm not sure, we might have gotten the first one of these, but and this is the second. This is the first one, and we got the second one. I'm not sure. I might check it for the recording. Meanwhile, we have our thing back. We have, of course, a cold back still, and we got a pawn. This one is loyal, but lacks initiative. The reason why he has this, by the way, an aspect of the edge, which we actually have none of, is because the dread had the aspect of the edge. So now that we have this good old pawn, and he did not take a single lick of goddamn thing, so that's rather lovely. We can either talk to these guys, or you know, just recruit another person. I'm going to talk to Poppy, because, well, fresh meat is on the block, boys. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I found scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support. A substantial contribution, and all you need to do someday is to introduce me to someone else who'll end matters properly. She smiles benignly, add passion to accept or reason to integrate her further. Well, let's add passion, because I'm done. Yes, that's exactly right, I'll come back tonight. And if I had reason, someone who'll end matters properly. So, actually, I'm gonna do that just because it's more dialogue that I can read. Yes, Season of Despair, Season of Affliction, so I'm not going on a trip after this one. I mean trip literally, by the way. Ooh, money without fucking reason. That's rather lovely. Alright, what else do we have? Furtive Truth, and I could go to either or. Let's go to it. Pulsing airs, alright. Yes, we've seen that one. I'm just gonna keep going to there. Actually, let me just check something. No, this can't be used here. I'm just checking what can and can't be placed in there, and it seems that I can't actually go further that way, so I might need to go to the woods in order to advance to a different place, which is rather interesting, but oh well. And over here we have the skeleton songs, which are rather lovely sounding. Poems of greedy delight composed by the possibly pseudonymous Arabella Dusk. The rumored heiress turned madame turned poetess. Okay. It's interesting. Anyway, let's buy some more books. I'm guessing this is going to give us Grail just because of the description, because that is a lot. That sounds like Grail over there. Meanwhile, let's interrogate this person. Oh, so while we wait, Neville was a locksmith, so he can open stuff. Affliction music started, alright. Latin scholarship was used. The first volume of comparison, yes, yes, supposedly, but this is a later English translation. The illustrations are certainly striking. They flush the skin and gloat beneath the eyelids after the book is closed. That isn't healthy. Kittling Ripe and the Moldivarp's Grave and other stories. Okay. Lusciously illustrated tome of loosely connected children's stories collected by one N.K. Field. Few of them are remotely suitable for children. Oh, it's lovely. Okay, so meanwhile, apparently this did not continue on, but we did get A chilly atmosphere. Huh. Yes, when the season of rags comes round again, my sponsor will require someone for an ending. You can provide someone sufficiently loyal, or you can provide yourself. As you prefer. I don't want to be any trouble. I love how she's just nonchalantly telling us that if you have no one, then you're going to fucking die. Anyway, now that we've gotten that loose bit of thing, also we got a chilly atmosphere from that fucking realization, so that's fucking amazing. A peculiar chill lingers in my room. Second order influence, apparently perceptive, instantly recognizable to an adept. This can be used in some rites to summon minions, and some minions will leave it lingering when they are destroyed. Probably zombies and the like, I'm not exactly sure. Either way, let's continue on, because this time we are going to be accepting this deal. Need to put reason in here, and welcome back. We can get a nice atmosphere, which is a 6 level influence. And I might go for it actually. Yeah, I think I will. Last night the white roll was bright as a mirror, bright as fresh snow, bright as the migraine moon. Okay, is that the moon that got a bullet shot into its head? Because that's for sure shit having a hell of a migraine. I remember its brightness, but I remember its chill the most. I laid my cheek against it. I still feel the ache of its cold on my skull. Alright, bud. Also, we are a course of the heart. That is rather good, because this is going to give us a vitality, which is going to completely counteract this one. Also, yeah, not goat dreaming, because heals, yeah. Thank you for all the money. In here you go. Where's my reason? Oh, there's it. And now, a hell of a lot of things just happened. Anyway, let's take care of the simpler ones first. Vitality. Affliction. Vitality. Thank you. Solitude. Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like the filthy street. Well, I do have some dread over here and some fascination. So before that... Oh, this is gonna... that's annoying. But... Ugh. Oh, I didn't fucking read it correctly only when the proper link is used. Okay, I didn't fucking read it because I was concentrating on something else. I'm sorry. If I can pause that for a millisecond and show you what it is, I am going to do that in post-editing. Post-editing, okay, what the fuck. Anyway, skeleton songs. In Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book was to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Percival of the Red Cup. Yes, indeed, then we are definitely getting Cup, which is rather lovely. Poppy's request. In the season of rags, Poppy will return. But we have a boy ready for her sacrifice. And you might ask, well, what's the point? Because, you know... What would we get from that? A tiny packet of tiny treasures, a gift from Poppy. She'll see me again in the season of rags, for me to make the introduction I promised. My passion is back. 10 gold and a Sylvan Spintria. Initiates of the Hidden World use Spintriae to pay for services. They can easily be sold for more traditional funds. Silver Spintria are more valuable and usually display scenes of debauchery on their reverse side. Spintria can be sold for more traditional funds at an auction house, or be used very well because Spintria value. Spintria are currency of the hidden world. Some Spintria are worth more than others, but don't expect to get change. This is not a grocery. Grey, and this is 6 grey, like, oh, of course, because debauchery makes sense, and it gives a lot for an auction, and of course a fuck ton of money. So now that we have that, let's go back shopping. This is going to go over here for now. It's back. God damn it. Are you? I think it. Okay, it works now. This is going to go over here. Reason is required over here. This is complete. The victory of crowns. Erratic accounts by one Arun of the hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassins. Consumption? Are you kidding me? Published in the... Yes, consumption. Published in the late 19th century. Well, oh well, we are going to buy all the books that is in Mordelons, and it's got eaten, and that of course. Okay, let me just check here. Season of Fast, are you fucking me in the ass? Well, that sucks. Also, Poppy is gone, if you've noticed. Fascination. What is this? 2 moth. Okay, then I can actually let's go with Slee. And no. Caught. Slee. Trappings. This. Now we can get rid of this, and then that would be a problem with that. But I do need an opium tincture, and I can't spare the money right now, so let's do it. This time I'm not going to pull this out prematurely. Study the skeleton songs. 26 delightful fruits. The 7 chastisements. The 9 Gordons. The 4 regrets. And the simple grail. Well, that's pretty shit. Oh well, let's place these back because they are a fucking mess right now. Jennings comes over here, you go here, you go here. Yeah, alright. Some more stuff. Back to work we go. And meanwhile we are going to start reading The Victory of the Crowns, because I'm intrigued. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Colonel. Colonel. A soldier of the secret masters. The accounts go all the way back to Roman times. Intriguing. What else we have? Yeah, that. Meanwhile, we got the Queens of the Rivers. That really looks like it's going to be either Secret History by the Purple, or it's going to be surreal contemporary play by the enigmatic Monica Medina, in which the Queens of the Rivers are murdered one by one. Yeah, I do believe that seems like it's going to be this type of lore, but it should be like at least medium to high, so that's pretty good. I'm going to need a lot of high lore in order to continue on. Anyway, Slee is black. Slee, a believer. Slee speaks earnestly of his theories to all who will listen. The stars as tiny wounds, and the sun as hemorrhage of glory. His poetry is more eccentric than ever. If you remember, he's the poet who was really... Wait, is he? I think, yeah, he's the astrologist with a failing health and poet. No, I did not want to do that, but I guess we can talk to him. Significant conversation in a smoky meeting room. What do I need from my follower? At your call to send them out on cold business, send them after enemies, or raise another matter. Let's talk about my, what can I... Oh, fuck, I have dread. Hopefully this will suck in the contentment first. Really, hopefully. Because I would have gotten rid of it if I wasn't a fucking idiot and actually noticed its existence. Please don't take in the goddamn... Oh, okay. Why didn't I use the fucking contentment on the oh my god, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Can I preserve this in any way? Well, yeah, I think I can. If I do it correctly. I am able to do it, but I need... Okay, I just need to fucking wake up, dude. Okay. Apollo and Marsyas. The libretto of a lost opera concerning the contest between Apollo and Marsyas, I'm guessing Mars, and its tragic outcome. The librettist is identified only by their initials RKNGL. I'm going to keep an eye out if I have the brain cells to do so. Can I talk about Morland's shop? Simple. Huh. Apparently I can talk to him about Morland's shop. Weird. Oh well, I'm gonna just... Maybe you can actually steal stuff from there if you do it right. Okay, this is going to transport. Okay. Just let me check that this has an influence, right? Yes, 2 heart. Great. Back to work. Study of the Victory of Crowns by Arun. Arun's scholarship is dubious, but she writes pithily. Incidents of sudden and violent death are interspersed with aphorisms. Hours don't dream, long try not to. A knife secret, as expected. This is the murder influence, that is. We have no one who murders right now, so that's fine. Queens of the Rivers. Actually, no, let's go with the heart, because I think that's nice. In the original myth, Marsyas lost a musical contest and was flayed by Apollo, who later regretted it. In this version, Marsyas' skin has a further history. Okay then. What did the god of war get into? What type of BDSM bullshit? Okay, let's just produce an opium tincture over here as well. Actually, that was really dumb of me, wasn't it? To produce it this early. Yet nothing to talk about. But I can, I think, if I put this like this, and put this in here, then I can preserve this because it's not on a timer. And now you take this, please. Yes, thank you. Yes, you can cheese the timer that way, which I don't really like using, but yes, I sometimes need to when I fuck up because I'm a dumbass. The annotated dream journals of Christopher Elopoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist, literate, entertaining, bewildering. We've already read the second one, and it glitched out, so that's lovely. Let's go back to the shop because I still have so much money to spend. Meanwhile, let's try the way to the door. Moth does nothing. This does nothing. This does nothing. The white door. Yes, I don't. Where did my lore go? Where did my lore go? I think it's glitched out again. Let's check with this. I think this is going to say light in the wood. Not enough. There's a house in the wood. This much I know. Here is a light through the trees. I need higher level key. Okay. Let's keep going with that. This gets placed back into its place, which is actually up here. I'm gonna keep this so I can stall this timer. Yeah, because this is slightly lower than this one. Also, the season of the Rogues is coming around soon enough. Study Apollo and Marsyas. The skin of Marsyas gives oracles, and later smuggled to Phrygia, where the priestesses of Cybele use it for a drumhead. At the opera's climax, the pounding of the drum drives would-be violators of the priestess to suicidal madness. The opera ends with a wistful madness. Okay, I'm really sorry. The opera ends with a wistful hymn from the youngest priestess on the beauty of mountain pines. The opera ends with a wistful of madness. A thunderous secret. There are common sentiments in every thunderclap. Let us acknowledge them. Sure. Anyway, let's go with this one next. Queen of the Rivers. The Queen of Vistula is poisoned. The Queen of the Dnieper chokes on a fishhook. The Queen of the Tagus is burnt alive. How lovely! It's just absolutely beautiful. Just murder. Reason into here. I don't want to do it yet. Collection of shite. Right. More money. If we throw enough money at the problem, it might solve itself. This is going to give me fucking restlessness, which is rather lovely. Anyway, Cat Caro, come here, darling. And actually come here like this. Yes, yes. Okay, can you fucking place it in? Yes, get out of my face, please. Thank you. Over to here. And now you drink that. Wait, is it done? This probates. Ow. Why didn't this... Oh, wait. Okay, I think I need to wait one more, so let's just take a second. Like this. There we go. Just in the nick of time. On the white, Solomon Husher writes, perhaps allegorically of winter and its long, slow, doomed romance with the sun. The epigraph is sunset at noon. Sounds like a western. Anyway, also we're getting down in funds slowly but steadily, which means I've spent a lot on money. Yes, that is what's... Yes, Andrew, that's how spending works. Amazing that you've acknowledged the existence of such things. It's amazing. Also, don't try to spend money on your fucking work, because no. I'm gonna get 2 restlessness, which is not good. But anyway, let's talk to Count Jennings, shall we? The good Count's fraternity in Europe is seeking particular research. It's only 10 seconds, so that's pretty nice. So we're dreaming. Tonight I will dream of a museum. Interesting. Not heard. Alright. Restlessness. I need to get rid of this fucking thing. Here is what he needs. Commission hard subset. Are you kidding me? The Count will pay for information of interest. This time he'd like substantial research in the corporeal mysteries of the heart. You'll need a matching lore fragment of at least level 4 to complete this commission. I have nowhere near enough to complete that commission, so that's great. And actually if I can... No, I'm not gonna. If I could get another edition, I would like that. Yes. In the display case of the Impossible Museum, I always see an apple, white as snow, and hard as marble. A golden beetle in a stone box. A coy geometry awaiting my touch. A black envelope bursting with spring. A brass opera box for instruments of record and measure. A storm in a tin. I always wait before I see the aisle at the end. Or the aisle's end. Sorry. We need higher knock, sorry. Which we can get from this. And also I didn't get in the edition, so that's annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to here because 1, I want more influences, and 2, so I can recruit these 2 here. And 2 is because I would like some erudition, so I can level up my lore of the Grail. The Queens of the Rivers. The culprit, it transpires, is the audience. The surviving queens are directed to execute whatever audience members do not escape. A surprisingly lucid epilogue suggests that the correspondence of river names with historical events does provide clues to secret histories behind our own. Well, I hope you don't tell people that they're going to fucking die at the end of your goddamn thing, because then they probably won't goddamn go, now will they? Anyway, let's read the best one, which is the children's stories. The protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kittling Ripe, that actually does sound adorable, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldywarp. So, is it like fucking Dora the Explorer but cultist edition? That sounds amazing. Please, someone make that, please. Gerd Steitsky reader, oh my god, a lucid book which outlines a careful path through the thickets of a vast and complex language. Oh my, that's amazing! I couldn't have fucking asked for more. Thank you very much. So if I get Sanskrit, which I won't for a while now, it's going to be really fucking useful for it. A friendly visit from Poppy. This is the time, my dear. The sun in rack requires the conclusion. Will it be you, or do you have a friend? I do. think the music changed. What a loyal friend you have here. Do you say goodbye now? He doesn't know what's going to happen to him, and yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't care that much. He's just a pawn. That was his point of his existence. I have 2 dread now, which is not fun. Collection of essays. I need the 3rd one before I care about that. Let's spend some more on this. Alright. Into the manses we go once again. Furtive Truth, nah. Legend of Sage Knight or Orchard of Light, let's go here. Alright, a Furtive Chronicle, Forgotten Chronicle. Walked in the Orchard of Light, I plugged the fruit, yes. Yes, we've read. I have so many Forgotten Chronicles, dude. Yes, let's go back there, because that's basically our only source of influences right now. Which makes sense, I mean, but still, it's annoying. When the Snake Witch killed the stag, Kitling snatched one of its eyes. When the Dry Witch killed the sow, Kitling stole a cup of its blood. Then she took them to the place Moldivarp lay buried, and she shook out her hair. She began to dance. Good for her! Good for fucking her! Anyway, let's learn Sanskrit. Also, I did speculate while I was rewatching that my previous episode, in order to prepare for this one, that this actually takes place in the Weimar years, in the Weimar Republic, because we saw industrial machines in the background, and I think the time would match up somewhat. Maybe it's actually a little bit beforehand, but that's what makes sense to me, because those years have been known for chaos, and in what else years would someone turn to this, to be honest? Like in days of strife, I think one would see more and more of the invisible world creeping to our own. Samuel Savage, well, that's a lovely name. Satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing but cunning Johnson, his mistress Mavelin, her lover Leo, and the upstart Corvino. That sounds like it was made by a Hungarian writer, just really, because we have a lot of fucking comedies here, which are like dark comedies. I've seen a couple, that's not good. My follower is gone. I remain. Poppy Lascelles is seen here and there. She may have more to say to me. Okay, and the chilly atmosphere remains, which is fair enough, you know, fair enough. Let's talk to Poppy. I am, Poppy says with a girlish giggle, curious about, oh, you know, the arts of blood and ice. It's silly, but allow an old woman her whims. Will you help me? Sure. This does give me some contentment, which is rather lovely. So I can use that on the commission. Are you fucking kidding me? Both of them substantial. Probably will pay for information of interest. Yes. Can't complete this either, but at least we have it. But I need that anyway, so yeah. It's annoying. Alright. No! Subtle fracture. Actually, subtle fracture is good, but right now I think it's more correction of essence. That's the third one. Nice. Now I think it's more important to go with recruitment. Kat Karo. Thank you very much. And I will be putting you into our court. And they're getting rid of that as well. Now dread, contentment, and that's got rid of that as well. Expectly done, if I do say so myself. And now, so many words, such little time. I will keep my reference works close at hand. Probably need that for Sanskrit. The holy tongue of the subcontinent. The door to 4,000 years of poetry, ceremony, and mystery now opens before you. if you can struggle through the lotus convolutions of its vocabulary. He probably does have a lot of really fine like poetry, if it does have so many words. Okay, now we are going to get even more reason, because why not? I do need 3 lessons learned. Use this with 3 lessons learned, yes. Okay. Now, let's see here. Recruited. Kat Karo. A bright-eyed, watchful woman who recalls her dreams perfectly. Also, each of them have aspects, and these 2 are, as you can see, a lantern, and he is a knock, which is annoying because we got 2 lanterns, but oh well. Let's go with... oh wait. I still have my substantial fracture here, so let's get this guy in here. Or do I want to wait until like some dread comes about and then I can recruit that while saving myself from it? I think I'm gonna do that. Just you wait. I think he's forged, so I can wait on him. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even realize there was some red and another season of that. I'm starting to lose control at this point. I'm just going to vegetate a bit to get everything done. Fleeting memory, yeah, sure. Let's go back to here, because I don't really have anything else I can do. Let's also just make a bit of goddamn peace here, because everything is so messy. Collection of essays, go. This will remain for long enough to get that, so don't worry about that. I could go to the Dice's Cup, but that might give me contentment, that might give me dread, seasonal notoriety. I am not notorious for anything, but I will create a bit of mystique while I'm recruiting people. And I think, you know what, I'm going to look at the auction. I could sell things here, but I'm not gonna. First, what can we buy? Collection of essays. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. Thanks. Goodbye. The question is, do I want to... Thank you, that's rather useful. I think I'm gonna skip forward now a bit, because nothing really important is happening. Favor for authority. Okay. It's gonna linger for a while. You didn't get anything. You generally want to use Morland's shop while you still can, because that's a surefire way to get at least something. Another one? Okay. Let's get back to the white door. No, actually I should have fucking gotten an opium tincture. But oh well. This is not going to go away for a while now. What is this? Another seasonal notoriety. It's fine. Wrapped in the King. Detailed accounts of James Colin Murphy of secret bacchanals and ecstatic dances observed in necropolises and graveyards in southern Europe, in Egypt and in Anatolia. The author is a self-confessed ghoul, an eater of buried flesh. He claims to have witnessed the dances while at his feasting. Interesting. It would seem like it's like winter, but it might just not be, you know, because it's red, so this is definitely winter, because it says on the white, and white is the aspect of that. Yes, reasoning to here. Hopefully this will give us not restlessness. What do we have in this atmosphere? Nope. Okay. So let's just no funds. Opium tincture. Yes. Erudition. Yes. There we go. I've grown a wiser yet. Rather lovely. Meanwhile, over here, I did find an acquaintance, which is rather lovely. Okay, work. Work some more. Work some more. What do we have? Nothing. Okay, that's nice. We get some this. Oh, who is it? Ooh, it's Tristan, an acquaintance. Tristan dislikes distractions. Tristan gets things done. You sound like an assassin, my boy, which I could use with, like a couple of hundred of assassins. Just imagine an entire cult worth of assassins. That sounds like a lovely time for me, as long as none of them gets the ambition to kill me and replace me, you know? You know what? I think it's about time. There are places in this city where I can find extraordinary things, if I can sweep the clues out of the history and rumor. It's time for us to gather our expeditions. And the city... No, the mystique wasn't used. Oh well, it's useless anyway. So. But I think expedition do give notoriety, so I have to watch for that. Once more, my mind is a paradise of mirrors, in which all things are clear, even those things I might prefer not to see. And you need 4 lessons now, because I'm a profound scholar now. My skull creaks at the corners with the knowledge I have accrued. Ooh. So that's rather good. Meanwhile, let's go back and research on the white. On closer investigation, the work seems to be a theory of aesthetics, or perhaps a set of warnings about the dangers of painting. Just check the time. I want something to end this on, but nothing really has revealed itself to me, so let's just continue into the immaterial. Not the warp, but rather this place. This is going to get countered. Chill of Winter is not gonna bring anything. I could talk to these guys, but I'm not gonna. Actually, what do we have? Illness. Okay, that's annoying. Let's go with... yeah, let's speak of esoteric matters. Maybe I can get some more people. Maybe pawns. Or more people. St. Agnes Hospital. They did good work here, once. Certainly, there were few too many amputations, but then there are individuals one would prefer not to walk the city streets. An aspect of the world, there's something precious here. Locations, everything must be somewhere, and this is here. In the capital, a secret place in the teeming capital city where I live. So this is a simple expedition, which shouldn't prove too difficult. We are not going yet, because I want to at least upgrade my boys somewhat in order to go on that. I also want to accrue some little more funds, because that would be lovely. But I will discover a couple more of these, because it's still useful to just have them available, especially when I'm... Well, this wouldn't give you much, because it's a simple expedition, but it's a lot more likely that you won't fucking die. Well, not you, but your companions. Husher writes discreetly of his hatred of colors and his yearning for death. He hints at how much of a fucking edgelord he is, and at a great work he has envisaged or begun, where the palest of paintings will enthrall the world. He returns again and again to certain compelling phrases which he claims are the secret words of winter. And second secret, well, the secret words of winter are very fucking weak with secret words of winter. Nevertheless, I'm going to wait for this. Because please give me some... I'm not glimmering the other one, you fool! Oh well. Wave the door. I still want some goddamn erudition, but I can't seem to get it. Ooh, some fucking... Oh goddamn infliction. That's fine. The timer is all 46 seconds anyway. An acquaintance, lovely. Now this didn't give me erudition, so let's go with the Rapt King, because that really intrigued me. Dances draw from the traditions of the mysteries of the cults of Isis. It's Isis, right? It's either Lysis or Isis, like the and Cybele. I don't think it's Isis. Isis and of Cybele, but include both symbolic and literal flames, and the human heart is always central in the rites. The author punctuates his accounts with queasily sensuous descriptions of his own interrupted feasts. Well, alright. That's a thing. Reason into here. Also, I've left 3 fucking reasons just in the backup. This place makes a close investigation. Catarant Hero or Harrow Limited. It's been abandoned since the explosion when both the owners died. The machine stands silent. The building is a collapsing shell. Mr. Cater was known to display peculiar trinkets in his office, perhaps some yet remain. More occult scraps, yes indeed. Let's find all 3. I think there's 3 per, so it's rather good number to have. I have fucking 6 Forgotten Chronicles, Jesus Christ, a handbasket. Alright, what are we gaining? For the truth, yes, I do want the 3rd one. Many of the dead enter the mansions through the wide door. They want to discover us, they defend, they're lost. Some members each other, yes, we've read that one. Now let's wait for this to transpire. Meanwhile, let's go back to work. Affliction, money for nothing and chicks for free. Mystique and a hanger-on. You are a simple boy, my boy. But that is fine, I can use you as sacrifice. Should have read this one first. Then this is going to be hard, most likely. At these greater feasts, a black pig is always crowned as king before it's slain. On this occasion, its heart was weighed in the balance against a knot of feathers, and its skin became a cape for the officiant. Its flesh was left for the crows, but I must confess my interest was not in its carcass, but in the perfumed flesh of the milliner laid fresh in the earth. Level 6 heart. That's rather lovely. Who could hear this and remain unmoved? The sleeping, the dead, the earth and the sky. Use this in right with Byzantine tint and meteoric bullet or other resources of equal power to summon a percussigiant. Whatever the hell that is. With the okay, I'm gonna try to get those. But yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. Just so I hopefully don't forget. Because we're going to be finally doing this commission, which is rather good. Meanwhile, let's study traveling at night. The wood lies outside the walls of the manses. As any student of history knows, the manses has no walls. That's actually the beginning statement of the game. When you launch it, that's what it shows you, which is rather fun. Fascination comes around, then I don't have to really get rid of this. I will probably get rid of that. This place is Strathcoin's residence. The house of Mr. Strathcoin, a collector of rare objects. Strathcoin will not sell his treasures, but a sufficiently cunning accomplice might gain entry. I definitely need a lot of luck there. This probably has rubble. This probably has rubble as well, or someone just there. Or locks as well. I'm definitely going to send Neville at either of them if I can. I also have an idea, but I'm not sure if it will work. If I could get an influence from this. Okay, let's quickly pause it. Oh wait, I need to send my reason, that's annoying. Health comes back, lovely. Let's keep dreaming because there's actually like a locksmith's dream that we can get from this, which would be rather good. Elaborately describes how he came to make repeated visits to Dreamwood via what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains, is like thinking your way to being in love. But I did find a secret that helped, and now it gives you that, which is rather nice of him. Thank you very much so, darling. Alright. Now. Red secret. Certain words back to be spoken. It is tempting to spend time in a consideration. Tempting and perhaps useful. This will preoccupy that for time being, but that's fine. I do have this here, so I'm fine. There we go. I wanted to pause that quickly so we can get this. Complete our commission. Lore and reason. Oh, it actually uses reason. If I use work with the right lore fragment, yes, you can fulfill it. And let's do it and reason. This may be useful for information for my laddie, Cunt Jennings. If you know, so the chances. Huh. I do have vitality here, and I think it might take that, either that or erudition. I hope it's just one of them. Ah, Dread, Slee, my boy. It's not Slee, Tristan. Actually, no. Pulp has waited long enough. It's time for his initiation because fuck this Dread, dude. Get in here, my boy. Please. Furtive Truth, Locksmiths. Oh, Subtle Fracture, that's the thing I wanted. Oh well. At least I got another fucking Forgotten Chronicle. That's the fucking billion. Glimmering or use a Sanctuary. I just lost my fucking Glimmering, are you serious? That's annoying as hell. Anyway, let's go back to fucking work. Yes. Well, so apparently this takes so long that this is going to expire, which is rather annoying. My absence from the office has been noted. I've been demoted. I don't need to argue persuasively to keep my job. Oh well, I got the commission done, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, that will happen to you, by the way. Just get your job done. But it's fine usually, because the commissions actually give a lot of money most of the time. Yes, use special government to let you return to work. Play to keep my justice is not a pleasant conversation, but it might be a necessary one. I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. I do have 6 left. Let's see what this gives first. Just the bronze spin tray, a cooldown on clown Jennings. Oh, I just got the glimmering. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's annoying. But I do have the glimmering, so I can start it again if I must. Increasing my understanding of Brittle. I hope to my. Okay, what the fuck? The hell is this? Okay, let's go back there, cause the thing. This did not give me a single bit of money, but I can sell this for 3 gold. Initiates of the Hidden World use Spin Tree to lower the volume of the game because it's still too high. There we go. Hidden World use Spin Tree to pay for services. Bronze Spin Tree usually display the act of shaping on their reverse side. That's why they give 4 aspect of Forge, which is going to be rather useful. And Spin Tree value, and this is the thing. If you remember, this is actually worth double that in every way, except for cell value, which is only 3 here. And anyway, Tristan. Oh no, Pope. Pope is the guy we got. Now Clifton improves new prayers, rich with solid metaphors. He still shouts like a soldier and drinks like a sailor. We have 3 fucking people! And 1 big lag. 3 fucking people with this, are you kidding me? Oh well, let's head back over to here. Passion, keep my job. I'm not sure if you can do that all the time, but it's a thing. Fascination, that's incredibly annoying. But it isn't coming up yet, and restlessness, using restlessness I can turn it back into things, so it's fine. Let's sort through everything. Waking chant, go back to your place, please. Thank you very damn it. Thank you very. Never mind then. Okay, you've been offered another chance. I am apparently expected to be grateful. Diligence to get the promotion back. Wisdom is a country, and these are maps. So yes, I do have some glimmering. I don't have the thing yet, so that's annoying. But hopefully glimmering is off. It should be. Fleeting memory. Is fascination coming? No, notorieties. There's a bunch of that, so it's fine. Glimmering! Fucking final. This should be fine then. This gives restlessness. Indeed. I can use that to get rid of my fascination if I can find it. Here it is. It might expire on its own. Yes. Oh, now it's... Oh, I understand. I need to find some way to kill that bitch. Like, it would be absolutely lovely, because I think that will make this timer go higher. Like the time I need to return that. Yes, that's just a bunch of that. Do I need anything here? Now I understand. Good. Goody gumdrops. Got dread and fascination and dread. Go fuck off both. Which is rather good. I have an incredibly large amount of lantern. 1 bit of key. You know what I can do? I can go... but I have no money. You know what? I should probably auction away the bronze spin tree, eh? Wait, let me just check something first before we do that. Things glitching out. Can I use that in here? Yes, I can. Which means I can use this to recruit people instead of an influence. Which is useful. But I'm not sure if it would use it up, but I'm guessing it doesn't. First, let's talk to Count Jennings, just so we get the thing. Alright. Very small commission of art. This goes back to its goddamn place. Might sell it anyway, you know. 1 more biggie chalice, which is not useful. This goes over to here. This goes over to here. Now. I work overtime because of the fucking idiot. Okay. Let's read this. Peru Savage's Humors of a Gentleman. By the end of the first act, Mavelin has revealed a secret door in the walls of the house to Leo, and Corvino has taken it to consuming worms. With a capital W. So that's interesting. Anyway. Some fascination is coming in, and some more fascination is coming in, so that's rather annoying. But anyway, also I really hate that this isn't like higher than 60 seconds. The normal job is. I think it's just this dickhead that's making me come back in time. Oh well, I want 1 particular influence which I've already set, so I'm going to probably skip through this in order to get that. I'm still of course going to read these, but I can't really buy anything right now because I'm low on monies. Peru Savage's Humors of a Gentleman. The play is scabrous and occasionally hilarious. The characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more resonant lines might well be formulae of power, disguised in plain sight, while they are very, very weak formulae of power. Anyway, let's actually place this over here and this over here. Alright. Nothing is coming up. This guy didn't find a single thing. And I have no idea what to do. So I'll skip forward until we made any progress. Which we have not. Here. You know what? I have so many Forgotten Chronicles, I might as well start with this. Little wars, great intrigues, cryptic priesthoods, mystic crimes, all past now, but what traces did they leave? Actually I'm not... I need to rearrange this somewhat. I think this is going to go all the way up here, and then I'm going to have these like perfectly line up. So this is going to be the first level ones. God's going to go over here. This is going to go above all of that because these are the places that I know of, and Moreland's bugged out again. And then these are going to be placed like here. Anyway, let's move on and go back to the right door to hopefully get the influence that will allow me to practically progress, because I don't really have anything else and I'm just getting by with the money I've earned. But I don't really have another choice. Right, now I'm waiting for some dread as well in order to recruit the hanger-on. And also, Tristan, get the hell down from there. You're not recruited yet. You're not part of the party. Foreman house. Philip Foreman, the helmintologist and antiquarian, did all his best work here at the family home until the day his subjects escaped. The infestation was destroyed, but Foreman, they say, walks the halls to this day, guarding his library and his shame. What? Excuse the what? Okay. That's fucking weird, but sure. Please? Glimmering. Okay, let me try to upgrade this with that glimmering. It's going to last for a bit, so might as well try something or another. Another reason needs to go in here. And now I have to spend money on that. Great. Okay. It would be lovely if I could use this like that literally to create commissions, but now this can't work, which is annoying. What do you need? Glimmering, yes, eat it, darling, eat it, it is delicious. Yes, I know. The Wanderschaft collection, a cramped little museum in a provincial town, long closed to the public since an outbreak of peculiar rapture in the room where they kept the pressed flowers. Only the very curious would ever pay attention to the place and its close-worded storeroom of ill-omened treasure. Of course, now I get this, god damn it. Oh well. Yes, let's place this down here. Anything else we should know? Dread. That's going to be annoying. And I've got a delightful... I've increased my mastery of the second door, which we call by its aspect Grail. A delightful sacrament, so pleasant upon the air, one could listen over and over. These are the words that make sacrifice sweet. Use this with Byzantine tinct and moth influence or other resources of equal power to summon a raw profit. Oh my god, that's good. That's really good. It's really good, but that requires this. Raw profits are amazing, but I don't really have the money in order to just not go to work, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep on. You get recruited, darling. What the hell should I study until then? I can't really study anything. Actually, what I can do is study my reason, because this will give me an influence so I can level up these more. Meanwhile, let's go back to the woods. And here we're going to go to the Forgotten Continent. Oh, I just remembered something! Oh, that's important. That's really important. So yeah, that's good to know. Which you don't understand. Oh, fucking, do you need one every single goddamn time? Yes, new recruit, how lovely. Tristan is now a believer. Please. Thank fuck you're not a fucking lantern. Tristan dislikes distraction. Tristan likes results. And Tristan, I hope at least, likes fucking promotions. 'Cause hopefully, no, it's not strong enough. This is forged though. I think this is 17 tens. Ah, 7. This is 4. This is 4 as well. So, interesting and annoying. That I'm going to sell this probably so for a bit of money, you know. It would be rather lovely. Season of Dread. Okay. Erudition. Yes, yes, yes. Now we are going to study the Sexton's secret. Words which chill the air and drink the color of my skin. Prayer from authority. The glimmering would have been better. I'm just gonna keep going back to there because there's no point in not. And what place did we find? The Fermier had a Robert Fermier spent much of his unsavory fortune on the endowment of this monumental forest-crowned abbey. The monks dislike visitors. The ways are not exactly orthodox. They celebrate a certain harvest festival in unsavory vigor. Yeah, no thanks for now. That's the way, no thanks. I mean, there's actually people there. These probably only this probably has people there. I'm probably safe to go there anyway, but I want to just play safe because yeah, it's not worth farming to just stay alive if I'm just gonna throw it all away and die. So now, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to look for street. Oh, yes. Yeah, I can go for that for now. I want to find the streets strange by moonlight, because if I do that, an overlooked place. Oh please. Yes. Because this place is prone to giving you exactly what I want before going forwards. Yeah, that would be enough. That would be more than enough. You went away, and another fleeting memory. No, contentment, even better. Season of notoriety. Okay, furtive truth. Erudition. Okay, so if I need even more, then that's that. Also, health needs to go into here. What do you need? Erudition. How lovely, I've prepared some for you right already. Some glimmering, okay. Let's head back there. As I've said, I want one particular thing. I'm gonna keep this because I want my health to be regained at the first. What comes after this? Some of that. Okay, contentment. Holy shit, this is good. Okay. Whole bunch of good shit. And this, of course, does not get me ahead of the clock at all. Because I need to fucking work every day. I want that guy to fucking die. And I'm going to fucking kill him eventually. I just, you know, need someone to do it. Do you think if I hire an assassin of the street just randomly, he will be able to kill? I'm not exactly... Solid fracture, that's 6. 6! Yes! I'm still going back there, but that is exactly what I wanted, because now... Neville, my darling. My darling. Get the fuck what? 8. 7th intensity. Discipline, you need to provide appropriate... But... Wait, does this now... why doesn't it work? You'll need to provide an appropriate aspect for the cult. To at least this... Oh, so mine needs to be that strong. Oh, I realized. Oh, okay, never mind. The reason why this was so helpful for the guy I watched, which is where I got the idea from in the first place, is because he white ceremony, nice. Because his thing was lock, mine isn't. So that's annoying. At least it didn't need to work overtime this time. And meanwhile, who do we get here? More glimmerings. Alright, that's fine. Let's just promote more. Or do I want to sacrifice this in order to get this to 8 intensity so I can level everyone up? I think I most certainly do. No, that doesn't work. Apparently. I can murder moth though. This will create moth lore instead of... No. So if I use moth here, then I can... No. Okay, then maybe... No. Hopefully this is similar enough. This will create a grail lore instead of heart. Which is rather annoying, but I think it's more important. Cease will succumb at least to temptation. I'm not sure if this actually creates like like this transforms into one of these, or it actually upgrades. Hopefully it's upgrades, because that saves me like a second or 30. Let's go back to Streets Trained by Moonlight. Yeah. There is some dread here. Wisdom of the could solve all the challenges in both fragments of lore to complete. Oh damn, that could be bad. Is it glimmering? Please say it's glimmering. Oh thank fuck that I can use this small bit of glimmering. What is this? Please not fit. Oh, another subtle fracture. Alright, that's fine. Let's head back there again, because why not? I'm just milking it for all it's not worth. Hopefully I don't get... Oh wait, there's dread over here. Then if I'm not sleeping anyway, then do I have content? No, I think it just expired. Hopefully this gives some more. Let's go back to there. Okay. More subtle fractures. Can I get another contentment, please? Uh-huh. Glimmering still has enough time where hopefully. Oh fuck, it ate the dread. Glimmering. Even more glimmering. No, it's inner edition, isn't it? Oh! I'm not doing that, because no thanks. Maybe might still work still, but no. No. Can this stop glitching the fuck out, dude? That's really fucking annoying me, by the way. Oh well, let's go to the fucking night door then and get this. Okay, I have one money to spend. It's probably not going to succeed because fuck you. And of course you need the goddamn thing. You're an annoying piece of shit. Oh, and it's done. I'm moving on. Because Morelands is closing. Which is fucking awful. Miss Morland informs you, my stock is largely exhausted and the suppression bureau are taking an interest. So it's goodbye. This last book is nonsense, but I've tucked some interesting papers into the back as a thanks for your constant... Something deep mystery something. A dreadful souffle of half-digested rumor about the secret world and the irrelevance of contemporary morality, including a catalogue of unlikely and probably invented debaucheries. If I bought this from a shop, it probably means there's nothing else of interest left in stock. And at least I got this, so that's nice. And I can improve that. It can be sold and it books the memory which does not die. And I can read this probably, but... I'm going to anyway, because why not? Balked. My studies have stimmed. That is a rip. Oh, I wanted to... You're from authority. Alright. I wanted to go back here to the streets trained by Moonlight to hopefully get a thing. Okay. I'm gonna place everything on the timer, and this did not work, which is annoying. And this is gonna create more restlessness. Okay then. Well then I'm gonna buy an opium tincture just now. Just in case this decides to be a... Okay, wait, I could have used this like over here to recruit the hanger-on, which I'm going to do now, but... That's annoying, dude. But oh well. It happens. At least the contentment is going to go right in there and make that thing fuck off. No. No, stop. Have it on. Contentment over here as well. Back to the white door. And then the pawn is now mine. Your pawn is mine. More funds. So now Morelands is closed, but let me just see. This timer is not used for anything. Can I talk about Moreland to him? It's probably not gonna do anything, but sure, let's do it. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to the auction house. And it's of course a collection of fucking poetry, because of course. You know what I'm gonna do? I have a terrible idea, which is probably fuck you. Okay. Which is probably not going to go well, but hey, might be something new, you know. Destination. That's not something new I wanted, but okay. But Dread is coming up, so who cares? Can I read this? Unlock these books and other treasures, but this is not a treasure, so fuck it. We are going to go to Cater and Harrow. Fuck off. We could send an expedition, yes. Leader, assistant, funds and other funds. I'm going to send Neville. At least one fund. I can begin the expedition if we need at least one fund per obstacle. Followers will defeat obstacles if you run out of funds. The followers expedition ends. And you are, I want, actually yeah, sure, let's go with a lantern. And one funds. I think they will only encounter one problem. Fucking, I didn't send them. I think actually Forge is going to be the most important thing there. So, Neville, Forge, and the funds. Game, can you not be a bitch? Neville, Tristan, and your kurva anyádat bassza meg. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. The remaining factory walls could topple at any moment. Blackened timber creaks in pain. We must equip ourselves properly and move with dreadful care. Experience, yes. Let's go! Shall we? Into the dreaded unknown. But, ladies and gentlemen, that heartache, I'm afraid we'll have to wait until the next episode. Until then, try not to get stuck in an endless loop of farming.